Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Celtic Guide Tarot, and welcome to my channel. And yeah, you've definitely got the theme, Scorpio, of very empowered changes and transformations, and a sense of definitely empowered changes that you have all that, everything you need to make these changes. But there's more than that. I'm feeling from this reading that this is really soul and very empowered inner changes that are going on for you, Scorpio, this week. You've got the Magician as the crowning card. So you've got all the power you need and all the focus and all the intention. And you end into eights, and the eights are always very empowered change. So you've got the Magician. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could be an earth sign person who's very involved in your life and who's, for some reason, he's involved in the changes you're needing to make. Others could be you, Scorpio, taking charge, being the king of your own life, basically, taking charge, basically. Very connected to that Magician, that sense of, this is where I'm going, I know where I'm going, this is what I want, and I'm setting out to manifest what I want. Fork in the road is your additional guidance card, and yeah, that's exactly what I'm sensing here. And I'm looking at the outcome of the week, which is fast-flowing change. That fork in the road is, there seems to be a sense, Scorpio, you came to a point where you need to make your own decisions about the way forward, and no one's going to make it for you. It needs to come from within you, basically, this fork in the road. So you start the week with transformation, endings, new beginnings, your own card. So you probably know more about the Death card than any other sign in the zodiac, really. But it's transformations, basically. It's paired with the Two of Discs, which again has multiple meanings. It could be juggling finances, juggling life situations, sort of just... There's a sense here that some Scorpios have been juggling life roles and life situations for too long, and there's a sense of coming to the end of a road in something which hasn't been very satisfactory to you, Scorpio. You know, I'm sort of getting, for some of you, as you could be involved in relationships with people who weren't meeting all your needs, who maybe meeting a few of your needs. There's a sense of coming to the end of the road and being fed up with having to juggle things, about living your life behind a mask. If any of this makes sense to any of you, it's a sense of no more, really empowered feeling of fed up settling for second best. And I don't know what I'm getting from this card, that's what I'm picking up. You then move on to another two, and there's this sense of having enough of what life's been dishing you up. Scorpio continues with this Two of Wands, and there's a sense of this Two of Wands is you're looking for new life opportunities, basically. That's what I'm getting. Paired with the Seven of Discs is a sense of you've been working on this for quite a long time, and it's almost that you've been working on something personally for a very, very, very long time, and you're ready to move it forward, basically. So I'm being really quiet. I've got quite overwhelming feelings around some of these cards, Scorpio, that I just don't, I think some of you have been putting up with really crap life situations, basically. It's almost as you've had people in your life who are giving you a little bit of good. I don't know. It's just a sense you've been putting up with too much crap, which has not been meeting your needs. You've been wearing masks. But underneath it all, you've been developing plans. And this is a sense of you're looking now and a sense of enough's enough. I want something more for my life. I deserve something more for my life, and I have the power to create something more in my life. So I'm getting here, and you definitely have. You've got the King and the Magician. You've been looked after this week, Scorpio, but this forks in the road. Whatever you've been putting up with that's not meeting your needs, it's time to move on. It's time to let it go, and you move on to another King. Again, for some, this could be this mastery of your life force, and definitely this King of Wands will take you forward. There's no doubt about it. This energy of, it's almost not the same as the Magician, but not far off it. That sense of being in charge of that fiery part of us that drives us forward. It's for you taking charge. I think for some people, this is going to be a person now. Actually, it could be a fire sign person, and there's conflict attached to it. Some Scorpios are drawn in multiple directions, basically. You're just not sure of the way forward. You're in this fork in the road. So for some of you, this is going to represent a person, definitely. And for some of you, you've got this energy to go forward, but you're still, there's a little bit of you still attached to a past situation. And that's okay, because whatever, you've been working on it for a long time, but you're a bit pushed and pulled about how to go forward, Scorpio. But forward you're going, because you end the week on 2 8s. 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands. And 8 of Cups is, this is a decision, this is a no more. And it's walking away in search of something with more depth, with more meaning to you, and, walking towards something that just meets your needs on a grander scale, Scorpio. So definitely some of you have been putting up with stuff that, and there's a sense of such empowerment that you won't put up with it anymore, so you're walking away, and this is fast-moving energy. And I always find it's a very successful card, the 8 of Wands. It's a moving forward, no more. I don't know where these wands are going to land, but I'm going anyhow. And this is an awful sense of personal power from these cards, Scorpio. It's almost tangible. I can feel it. And okay, you're torn, but just about every sign's had, apart from one, has had this 5 of Wands. I think there's a lot of people torn and confused between their heart and their heads about how to go forward, about not wanting to leave the old completely because it met some of their needs. But there's something greater guiding you to go forward, Scorpio, and that's what your ruler is. You're ruled for that sense of evolution, and you're going to have to follow it, and follow it you will, by the looks of it, by the end of the week. And you're absolutely divinely protected this week. I can feel it from your cards. And I'll take loads of deep breaths, and I'll just go forward. That's my personal advice, because you've got everything you need at your disposal to keep going. And you deserve to have happiness, Scorpio. You deserve to be in situations that meet your needs. And I don't know, I've got a feeling about this card's about you having to wear masks and put up with situations that haven't been doing you. I've been giving you a little bit of what you need, but not the full whack. And you've had enough, and you've got the power to change, Scorpio. Just go for it. That's my personal advice. Okay, Scorpio, and good luck this week. Okay, thank you. Bye.